That's what a man has to do. A man doesn't need to pick up. A man needs to be confident. A man needs to engage, and a man needs to claim. Pickup guys don't claim women. They try to manipulate women into situations. And the fact of the matter is, looking around the room, looking at the age of most of you guys really aren't chasing young little girls anymore. 18, 19, 20-year-old girls like to be treated like shit because that's what they enjoy. Women over the age of 21, 22, 23, they really want to be engaged. They want you to be confident. They want you to be real. They want you to be dynamic. And they want you to listen. And we don't listen. So the number one thing when I tell guys all the time is that they come to me, and guys will come to me all the time from the pickup world, and they want like this magic pill. There is no magic pill. I can give you 6 magic pills. Doesn't mean it's going to get you anywhere. Getting the date and getting the phone number is nothing. Getting her to think about you is what it's all about. You want the power, or you want to keep giving the power to them? Most guys give the power to them. You might as well just take your dick, put it on a platter, and say, here, take it. Because that's what you're doing. You're taking your balls, you're taking your dick, you're putting it on a platter, and you're giving it to them. Every single time. And they know it, they smell it. They see it. They know guys that walk like that. They can see you handing the dick. You don't ever want to hand your dick away. It's too valuable. Plus the fact is you give it to them, and they will never give you what you want. When you do that, when you go in weak, and you go in, you don't listen, and you're not alpha guy, and you're not a confident guy, and you hand them the dick, they don't respect the dick. They won't worship it, they won't tantalize it, and they won't play with it. And that's what you want. And weak guy never gets it. I always tell a guy all the time, how do you know if you're weak guy? Okay, think back. When's the last time you had a great blowjob? Think about it. Okay? If it hasn't been recent, because you've gone in weak. Weak guy gets shitty blowjobs. Powerful guy gets good blowjobs. Because women sexually want to be with a guy that's strong, dynamic, powerful. And we're not talking money, guys. You can have it at all ages. We're not talking money, we're talking power. We're talking confidence. Why do you think politicians? That's why I was doing the Congress thing. Let's go back to Congress again. Okay, I'm going to promise you everything. Bill Clinton. Why do you think politicians are so attractive to women? It's their energy. It's the way they walk into a room, the way they meet everybody's eyes, the way they make you feel like they actually give a shit about you. If you're going to learn how to flirt with women, you better give a shit about what they say. Granted, women know, right? You know that we really don't care about your friends in the beginning. I don't care if you're having a battle with one of your friends or whatever it might be. You know what? But you just got to listen to it. Don't try to solve it. You just got to listen. We never care, half of us. I don't care if your friend Mary had trouble with her friend Jim. Who cares? We don't ever care. But you got to listen eventually, so you might as well listen from day number 1. From second number 1. Even their own friends don't care. Exactly. They don't want to hear it either. It's just called venting. So when someone vents, listen and go like this. That's why texting is so great. Next time you vent, you text it. Because then you just right back. You don't have to listen to it. And they can thank you so much. Thank you so much for text venting today. It was wonderful. But let's talk about how to relate to women, how to attract women. How many of you guys here would love to have women chase you instead of you chase them? That's what it's about. It's the secret that nobody ever talks about. Because all the guys always market the magic pill. Take the shadow method here. It'll teach you how to be dark and deceiving and mysterious. And then you walk into a room and you say 3 things and the women will just fawn at your feet. No, they won't. That's marketing lingo, man. I write that stuff too. It's fine. Anybody can write that stuff. You want to be you. Every single guy I've ever worked with, I've coached for 10 years, every single guy has this dynamic personality that attracts friends, that attracts family members. But every one of you doesn't unlock it in front of women. It's like all of a sudden you took some gum pills that day, you know, and it's like, where'd the personality disappear to? Why did you put your dick, why did you put it on a platter, and why did you give it to her? There's no reason to ever do that, ever. So let's talk about how to keep control and keep power, because that's the key to everything. Keeping control and keeping power. It's the way you walk, it's the way you talk, and it's the way you engage. So for instance, we're going to go through a couple of scenarios, okay? And I think scenarios will definitely do it. I'm going to take your scenarios from every single one. So how do you control every situation? Where do you go normally?
Let's say a restaurant, coffee shop, or rollerblading down the beach.
All right, rollerblading down the beach. Okay, rollerblading down the beach is very interesting, okay, because it's what I call hit or miss, right? So a lot of guys all the time will ask me all the time, well, how the hell do I get a woman on the street that's rollerblading, right? Well, you know what? It's called you got to stop people. You got to remember something here. Most people are in a coma. 99% of the time they're in a coma. They're this. They're walking zombies, okay? That's all they are. They're walking around. They're thinking about everything they need to do. They're thinking about their BlackBerry. They're thinking about their dog. They're thinking about work. They're thinking about everything. So you got to wake someone up all the time. How do you wake them up? The only way you wake people up is to get inside their head. So the first key, okay, no matter if it's rollerblading or walking down the street, observe. What are your observation skills like? How good are you at observing? Because observing gives you everything that you want to talk about is based on an observation. Everything. So what do you do to become a better observationalist? You get it moving. You get Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, or Ocean's 13, the ultimate ADD movie.